Hey you guys, it's Chloe, and today I have another super duper awesome DIY to share with you guys. And the DIY are these super awesome candy apples. They are perfect for fall. They were pretty easy to make. It only took me a couple of hours, but that's because you have to wait for paint dry. But overall they were super duper simple, and they're so cute, and they're perfect for fall. So let me show you how to make them. So here's everything you'll need. You're going to need some wax paper. And then to make sure the wax paper stays in place, you're going to need some tape. You can use whatever kind of tape you want. You'll also need some scissors. And then you're going to need some toothpicks. You only need as many toothpicks as you are making candy apples. And then you're going to need some paint. You're going to want to make it like a caramel color. At least I did caramel apples, or you could do chocolate apples or whatever kind you want. So you're gonna need whatever paint that you're gonna use, and I chose some browns and some reds, and I have some plastic bowls and some paint brushes to put my paint in. And then I also have a hot glue gun, and you're gonna need a lot of extra hot glue sticks. Each apple takes about 1.5 glue sticks, so you're gonna need absolutely a ton of hot glue gun sticks. And then of course the apples. I got mine at Michael's in like the floral section, and it was $5, and I got about 20 of them, and they're just really cute. So that's where I got the apples. So now we can get started. So to start, I'm just going to take my work surface and cover it in the wax paper, and I'm just going to tape that down. So now what I'm doing is I'm cutting off the stem of my apples with my scissors. And so originally I was going to make 6 apples, but because I ran out of hot glue guns, I only actually made 3. But anyways, so now I'm cutting up my toothpicks so that they're the right size for the sticks on the apples. And then I'm just gluing them to where the stem was, and I'm just repeating that process for all of them. Make sure you cut off the really pointy parts of the toothpick. So now I'm done with that, and we are going to move on to making the design on the apples. Basically what I'm doing is using my hot glue gun, I'm making squiggly lines around the apples, which is where I want the caramel to be, and I'm just filling that all in. It's pretty simple, it's pretty self-explanatory, and then I am putting it down on the wax paper, and I am going to continue to spread hot glue all around it so it looks like the caramel got all messy and like spread out all over the table or the tray, the baking tray. And I'll do it again on this one, but again it's pretty easy to explain. You can just see what's going on. I'm just filling it in with the hot glue, and then I'm placing it down on the wax paper. Especially doing the little bit of glue all the way around the edges, it helps the caramel apples stand up so much. You saw that mine kept rolling around, but now that they have the little flat thing, they stand up perfectly. You're going to want to let those dry for about 10-15 minutes, depending on how fast your glue gun dries, and then we're going to start painting. So I'm mixing 3 different colors, but of course you can use whatever color you want. So my paint job definitely was not perfect, but it's supposed to be like a cute little homemade apple. Now it actually took about 3 coats to get this totally like brown, because the hot glue makes it, I think, a little bit harder. So I did use 3 coats, which is why this craft took a while, because you just had to wait for paint to dry. But because I just used some acrylic paint, it really only took about an hour to do all 3 coats. And now once they're done, I found it easier to kind of rip off the paper and then just slowly remove it from the bottom of the apple, because the hot glue will just kind of peel off of the wax paper. So that is it for this craft. I really love the way it turned out. I wish I could do more, but I ran out of hot glue gun sticks. Of course, you don't actually have to do the hot glue gun part, but it does add a fun little 3D effect. And yeah, so the better you are at this, the cooler apples. You can add sprinkles or whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!